Alrighty, welcome back, and let's go back to part 4 of our video. So as you can see, I went over my picture with about 3 layers, as I was advising earlier. 3 layers of white acrylic paint. So as you can see, you can definitely still see the lines here. That's exactly what you want. You want to be able to still see the lines. That's going to be your guide. So we're going to start now with black paint. So once again, I'm using this Apple Barrel brand, which is very cheap and well, very affordable, and give you some really good results. So we're gonna go ahead and, of course, shake a little bit. You always want to shake just to be on the safe side. And we're gonna pour in our palette again. We're gonna pour about an ounce or 2 of paint. That's a good amount right there. Now for this one, you're gonna need a thinner brush. You don't want it to be extremely thin, but you do want it to be thin enough to avoid as many mistakes as possible. So now it's going to start getting a little bit more challenging, because now we have to start outlining and avoiding making too many mistakes, because from this point forward it's going to be kind of difficult to reverse any mistakes you make. But don't worry, it's not the end of the world. You can still fix it, but we just have to be a little bit careful from now on. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this brush. Now, compared to the size of my pinky, it's not very big, but it will work just fine. This is just the right size. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and make sure your painting is in a really nice position where you can work comfortably. For the sake of time, I'm just working on this surface, which is perfectly fine for now. So you want to go ahead and take some of your black paint. Try not to grab too much though. Oh, this is kind of okay. All right, that's fine right there. And you want to start outlining everything that's a solid. You want to make sure you outline outside of the solid and trace everything with the black paint now. So we're not going to fill anything in at all. All we're doing is outlining the solid objects with our black paint. So I'm going to show you an example here. My little coconut tree here, or palm tree. I'm going to go ahead and outline the little coconuts, just like this, and then outline the other coconut, just like this here. Once again, for the sake of time, I'm working on a very unsupported surface, but I would advise you to work either on an easel or work over a flat surface. I don't know, a chair, something that will provide you a lot of support. Then we go over the coconuts one more time, and then your little 3 dots here, which will help people identify these little cylinders, these little circles, as coconuts. So basically all you're doing right now is pretty much straightforward. You're just outlining all of your solids here on your canvas. Just like that. So I'm going to finish this coconut tree just to kind of give you an idea where we're going with this. So we are making kind of a tribal picture, which means that all of the solids should not really connect everywhere. Just to give you an example, although my coconuts are part of the tree, they're not connected to the tree. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a space in between where it meets the tree and where the coconut's at. So I'm gonna go here. And so now my little lines here on the tree, the little divisions, I'm gonna go ahead and outline those as well. Just like this here. Just like that. So you're gonna have to go all the way down. That's 2, 3 divisions. And it will look a little bit darker and lighter in some areas as you're outlining, but it's fine. You could always come back and fix it later. So we're gonna go back and make another indentation here. Outline the entire thing. And mine might be a little crooked, which is fine. It's just a surface I'm working on. Like I said, for the sake of time, I'm just working on a very uneven surface. And always be open to the possibilities. You can always work sideways, up or down, shift the canvas around. The whole point is for you to be comfortable. You want to be working comfortably. That's the whole point of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my coconut tree. Just like that. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that is. Look at that crispy surface. Oh, very nice, very crisp. I love it. Once again, I'm exceeding the expectations, and I'm pretty sure you're exceeding your own expectations as well. Don't be discouraged. Just keep trying. There's always going to be negative people that are going to say, oh, that doesn't belong there, or that doesn't look right. You know what? Don't worry about it. It's your creation. You're in control, not anybody else. So I'm going to continue here, outlining my coconut tree. Very nice and crisp. Alrighty, one more. Oh man, okay, I kind of messed up a little bit here, but like I said earlier, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. There's no problem with you not getting the lines all the way straight. Like I said, you're gonna have time to fix it, and later on I'm gonna go over how to fix all these mistakes. Alright, as you can see, there's a little mistake going on there, and as I said, shift your canvas any way you want it. You just want to shift, you just want to work comfortably. That's the whole point. I know I don't look so comfortable working up here, but that's because I'm just trying to show you how to put it together. The rest of it, I'm going to be working comfortably somewhere else. Now, there you go. See how pretty that is? Let me go ahead and make it, put it a little closer. Right there. So you want to go ahead and do that with the entire Canva. Go ahead and outline all your lines. You know, make it nice and crisp. And if you make any mistakes, it's okay. You'll be all right. So I'm going to let you go ahead and finish all that. And I'm going to go ahead and finish my side over here. And then I'll come back for part 5 so we can go over the last touches and how to get it to be as smooth and pretty and shiny as this one. I'll go over that later. So I'll let you go ahead and finish, and we'll come back in a few minutes.